Well, welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joined today from the Utilities Department. We haven't had a utilities person on in ever. So, Chelsea, hi. Welcome to
Hi.
Talking Fitchburg.
Thank you.
And you've been thrown right into that. We brought this project up, learned about it, and we had to get going. So we just already taped one video that's going to be coming out. But today we're going to be talking about drinking water service line material reporting. It's a long title, but a very important project. And what's going on here is we want to know what pipes are in the ground, both publicly and privately, in the residence. And we're trying to document that. We also have to do it because we're being told we have to do it. So tell us a little bit about the project.
So the EPA has put out a new rule set. It's called the Lead and Copper Rule Revision. And part of that revision is that every public water system needs to put together an inventory of the materials in their service lines. And that is every service line in the system. We need to know what material the pipe is made out of.
And this is the drinking water side, right? So to be clear here, we are talking about the water that's coming into your house.
Yes, this is the section of pipe that connects your house to the public water main.
All right, so letters are going to go out to residents. Not every resident's going to get this. So let's be clear that not every resident, there were certain times when lead pipes were put in, and then there were mandates that said, no more, no more. So a certain amount of households, we're just not sure what you got. So when they receive this letter, what should they do?
So when you get the letter, the front will have a short description of the project we're doing and a guide to how to identify your service line. The backside will be a form just asking for your address and then asking what material your service line is made of. And once you get that letter, we want you to find your service line. It should be in your basement, probably along the wall closest to the street. So find your service line and specifically find the section of pipe that is coming out of either the wall or the floor into your house. And that's the segment of pipe we need to identify.
And that water meter is probably a great way to look for it. So we've been putting in new water meters for quite a while now. So you could probably look for that and then, again, determine if it's coming from whether it's coming from the floor or from the wall. That's the pipe we're looking at. All right, then we get to the actual pipe type. So that's where it gets interesting, and you want to know all of them. So while we are looking for possible lead pipes, we really want to know what type of pipes you got put in there. So what are the types of pipes that possibly could be there to identify?
So the main categories we're breaking it down into are plastics of all kinds, and then for the metals, we're breaking it down into galvanized steel or iron, copper, and then lead. There is a section for other if your pipe is for some reason not one of those that are typically used, but most likely your pipe is going to be one of those four main categories.
So you are offering a way to test for this as well to figure out what type of pipe you do have, which I think is really cool, actually. So you get to be a little bit of a scientist and try to figure out what you got. So what materials do you need and what do you do?
Yes, to perform these experiments as a scientist, you're going to want something to scratch the pipe with, like a key or a coin or a screwdriver even would work. And you're going to want a magnet. The stronger the magnet you can get, the better. So like a good solid fridge magnet should do the trick. And those will be what you'll use to help.
And as far as once you kind of scratch off, so you kind of scratch off the surface,
you want to get
clear
a
that
clean
off.
surface.
If the magnet doesn't stick, or you're unsure, or you're just looking at these pipes like, oh my gosh, Chelsea, I don't know, you can reach out.
Yes. If there's any question, we would much rather you reach out to us and we will help you, and then give us an answer that you're not sure on. So happy to answer any questions you have. We could walk you through the process on the phone if that's easiest for you. If you're really lost, we can even schedule a time for one of us to come out to your house and we can help you find your service line and help you identify it.
Should you freak out if you find out you have a lead pipe there?
I wouldn't freak out. Definitely call us, definitely let us know, and we will work out a way to get that fixed for you. But the benefit is, if your lead pipe has been in the ground for a while, it will actually form a protective coating on the inside that is not lead, which prevents the lead from actively getting into your water system. So if you've had lead in your ground for a while, which we wouldn't have put it in recently.
Nope.
It likely does have that protective coating inside, and so you should be okay until we remove it.
And finally, the cool part of this is once this process is complete, you actually can go out there and find out what you got in the ground,
Yes.
which is also part of this, is we want to know what's out there and have it documented. But GIS is an amazing system
Yes.
out there that we could spend a whole day on talking about, but people will be able to know what they have then and what we have as far as infrastructure.
Yeah, we will be both uploading the inventory as a spreadsheet, so you can just look up your address and find it, and we will be putting that information in GIS. And you're right that, yes, knowing if and where we have any lead in our system is very important and is the primary goal. It will also be helpful for future reference to know what materials the pipes are made of.
Yeah. Things change all the time. We find out new things, so better to know it now.
The more information we've got, the better.
Keep it documented, yeah. All right, well, if people do have questions, comments, or concerns, they can reach out to you. Yes. Let's give them your contact information so they can do that. They've got it on the letter as well, but we do it here on the show as well.
Okay. Yeah, no, you can reach me by phone at 608-270-4264 or email me at chelsea.wilson@fitchburgwi.gov.
Perfect. And the time frame that this is all going to be happening, so this is within the next month.
This is, within the next month, we are submitting a preliminary inventory to the DNR, and they will be getting inventories from every other public water system in the state, but we will be continuing to update this inventory moving forward. So even if you don't get your information back to us by October 16th when we submit it to the DNR, we do still want that information.
Yeah. All right, perfect. Well, I appreciate the time, and we look forward to hearing from you on these pieces. There is going to be a short video as well that walks through the process that will be available at the website as well. That's at fitchburgwi.gov. We're going to put it on the same page, so folks can check that out and learn more about that process if need be. But
awesome.
Till then, thank you.
Yeah,
Let's get you back on here sooner than later.
Yes.
That'd be good. All right, thank you so much, Chelsea.
Thank you.